research. Go to pcf.org/knowyourrisk to learn more about prostate cancer.
It's your life.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted best of Pahrump for 4 years. Give them a call, 775-727-9900. News 25 is also brought to you by Gunny's Air Conditioning and Heating. New, service, and repair. Call Gunny's, 775-727-6800.
Thank you for joining us here on News 25 and Ace Country Radio and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices on this Tuesday, August 13th. Good evening. I'm Chris Palermo in for Unette Gentry. A man is now dead in Death Valley after driving off of a 20-foot embankment in a parking lot. Roy Rosell has more.
On August 1st, a man died of heat exposure at the Natural Bridge Trailhead in Death Valley. Peter Hayes, age 57, was a Los Angeles, California resident. This is the second heat death in the summer of Death Valley National Park. Bystanders saw Hayes stumble as he was returning from a 1-mile round-trip Natural Bridge Trail hike. The bystanders allegedly offered to help Hayes, but he declined. They also said his responses did not make any sense. Hayes got into his car and drove off a steep 20-foot embankment at the edge of the parking lot. The car rolled over and the airbags deployed. A bystander called 911 and other bystanders helped Hayes walk back to the parking lot and provided shade. The National Park Service emergency responders received the 911 call at 3:50 p.m. and arrived at 4:10 p.m. The bystanders said Hayes was still breathing just before the park rangers arrived. The park rangers started CPR and moved him to an air-conditioned ambulance, where Hayes was declared deceased at 4:42 p.m. An autopsy that was conducted by the Inyo County Coroner's Office found that Hayes died from hypothermia. The Furnace Creek weather station recorded it to be 119 degrees that afternoon. Park rangers in the Death Valley National Park continue to advise to summer visitors to avoid the heat and stay in or near air conditioning, not to hike after 10 a.m. at low elevations, drink plenty of water, and remember to eat salty snacks.
And a man identified as Shane Sussman is facing 8 felony charges for his activities last weekend, Ava Parducci reports.
Las Vegas police have released the booking photo of 25-year-old Shane Sussman, who faces multiple felony charges for a violent incident at Red Rock Resort last weekend. Described as unprovoked, the attack occurred early Saturday morning, injuring 2 employees and resulting in Sussman being shot by a security guard. Police allege Sussman was involved in drug activity before the stabbings. He faces 8 felony charges, including 3 counts of attempted murder with a deadly weapon, 4 counts of battery with a deadly weapon, and 1 count of battery with a deadly weapon resulting in substantial bodily harm. Sussman is set to appear in court today after missing his initial hearing due to medical issues.
More news now. A Pahrump man was arrested over the weekend and is facing 13 felonies and 7 misdemeanors. News 25 reporter Mikey Ruhan has more.
On Saturday, a welfare check was anonymously requested around 1 a.m. to examine a car that had been parked in the desert allegedly with its lights on since sundown. Officers located Eric Ross, who upon having to be woken by law enforcement was allegedly under the influence of a narcotic. Officers asked Ross for identification, and Ross provided officers with a fake identification and attempted to flee the scene. The vehicle pursuit lasted 11 minutes before Ross's vehicle suffered mechanical issues, forcing him to stop. Upon arresting Eric Ross, officers discovered Ross to have 4 warrants currently out for his his arrest. Eric Ross was charged with 1-count felony for possession of a stolen vehicle, 1-count felony possession of Schedule 1 and 2 narcotics, 1-count felony disobeying peace officer while driving under the influence, 1-count felony for possession of a firearm by a prohibited person, 7 counts felony for obtain and usage of another person's identification to avoid prosecution, 2 counts felony charges for failure to appear after a previous bail, 1-count misdemeanor on possession and usage of drug paraphernalia, 1-count misdemeanor for influence of a controlled substance, 1-count misdemeanor for possession of burglary tools, 1-count misdemeanor for resisting a public officer, 2 counts misdemeanor for failure to appear after a previous bail. Eric Ross was transported to the Nye County Detention Center.
A search is underway for a missing paddleboarder at Lake Mead. News 25 reporter Anthony Roberts has the story.
Search efforts are currently underway for 58-year-old Gregory Bell, who went missing while paddleboarding at Lake Mead on Saturday evening, August 10th. The National Park Service reports that Bell was last seen around 8:30 p.m. near Boulder Island, where strong winds caused several members of his group to fall into the water. Gregory Bell is described as a black male, approximately 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing about 207 pounds, and bald. At the time of his disappearance, he was wearing a black tank top, black floral board shorts, and a black and white mesh ball cap. He was paddleboarding on a blue and orange board and was reportedly not wearing a life jacket. The National Park Service has been conducting a comprehensive search by land, water, and air with assistance from the Nevada Department of Wildlife, the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department Search and Rescue, and Southern Nevada Off-Road Recovery. Authorities are urging anyone with information about Gregory Bell's whereabouts to contact the Lake Mead Dispatch at 702-293-8998.
Well, here's a good one. A married couple attempted to lower prices while shopping here in Pahrump over the weekend.
On Sunday, Francis and Linda Nicodemo were arrested for alleged felony forgery at Walmart. According to reports, Francis and Linda Nicodemo were using self-checkout at Walmart when an employee reported shoplifting activity to law enforcement. Upon further examination, it was revealed that the Nicodemos had replaced price tags with cheaper item tags. Both Francis and Linda were transported to the Nye County Detention Center, where they were booked for their charge of felony forgery from price tag swapping.
Coming up, our Las Vegas correspondent Maria Centers has the exchange between Elon Musk and former President Trump. You're watching News 25.
If this is your wreck, you need a check.
If this is your wreck, you definitely need a check.
Hurt in a wreck? Need a check?
We're Lerner and Rowe. Make one call, that's all.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
Make this the summer event at your hometown dealer, Saida Trudeau, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram. We are rolling out the savings all month long on everything in stock. Come in today and save thousands on all new 2024 Chrysler 300s and new 2024 Chrysler Pacificas. Did you know that Chrysler Pacifica is the most awarded minivan 7 years in a row? Did you also know that qualified buyers may be eligible for up to $7,500 clean vehicle tax credit on new Chrysler Pacifica plug-in hybrids? That's huge savings. Maybe you want to make this the summer of Jeep. Whether you're hitting the beach, the trails, or windy mountain roads, it's better in a Jeep. Come in today and get up to $2,500 total cash allowance on a new 2024 Jeep Compass. Or check out the new 2024 Jeep Wrangler with no payments for 90 days. At Saida Trudeau, we're proud to have served our community for over 22 years and look forward to 22 more. Make this the summer you come to Saida Trudeau, your original hometown dealer.
Got bills? Need some pay? Then come be a cowboy trucker at Ponderosa Dairies in Amargosa Valley. They're currently seeking experienced CDL drivers to haul hay, grain, and milk while earning up to $2,000 a week. This isn't a job, it's a career. Whether you hit the open road or drive around Nevada's biggest dairy, they offer a great wage, benefits, and 401k retirement package. If you have what it takes to be a good hand, isn't it time you ride for the brand? The beautiful Ponderosa Dairies are currently hiring qualified CDL drivers who have doubles and tankers endorsements, as well as the ability to drive a standard transmission. If this is you, call Ed now, 702-682-3339. Once again, 702-682-3339. Send an email with your information to ap@ponderosadairy.com. Join the family at Ponderosa
I was in a wreck. I need a check.
Get Lerner and Rowe. Get your check. Get Lerner and Rowe.
I was in a wreck. I need a check.
Get Lerner and Rowe.
Get smart. Get Lerner and Rowe.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. Chris Palermo in for Unette Gentry tonight. Last night's exchange between U.S. President Donald J. Trump and the world's most successful entrepreneur, Elon Musk, was a moment in history. News 25 Las Vegas correspondent Maria Sanders now joins us with key moments from their talks.
U.S. President Donald J. Trump and visionary Elon Musk held a genuine discussion based on firsthand real-world experiences that was so popular it broke the internet. During the dialogue, Musk spoke of his total support for President Donald J. Trump as he admires his courage under fire and how the world needs a strong leader now more than ever.
How on earth does a shooter get on a roof 130 yards away? That seems crazy. I think most people people are wondering how on earth could such a thing happen.
Well, I view it as two ways. There should have been nobody on the roof. There were people, because there were so many tens of thousands of people there. There were people that were seeing him.
For my part, and I think probably many members of the public are wondering how the heck are, basically people wandering by pointing out there's a guy on the roof with a gun.
Yeah.
And they're seeing it, but somehow it's not being addressed.
The two masterminds collectively and naturally spoke for just about 2 hours.
Frankly, I think this is a fundamental existential issue for the United States. And if we have another 4 more years of open borders, and it's going to be even worse with another 4 more years, it's going to be even worse than it's been for the past 3.5 years. I'm not sure we've got a country.
You don't have a country left. Elon, if they get in, you will have 50 to 60 million people from all over the world.
This is a super important point. Like people, it's like basically when I went down there, I was like, well, where are people from? It's like almost no one was from Mexico.
No, Mexico less.
It's just the border. It's just the border with Mexico. But the people coming in, it's Earth, the rest of Earth, and America is only about 4 or 5% of the population of Earth. It would only take a few percent of the rest of Earth to overwhelm everything in the US.
We're already overwhelmed, Elon.
As of our newscast, combined hits and discussion on Musk and Trump's exchange are at 1 billion hits and counting.
Obviously have not been at all intimidated by Biden, and they certainly will not be intimidated by Kamala. And you have to really think of that in the context of global security. That if the American president is someone that evil dictators are scared of, that makes a huge difference to the security of the world.
Not me! Not me!
It's not like I'm like some sort of dyed-in-the-wool long-term Republican. I'd call myself, historically a moderate Democrat, but now I feel like we're really at a critical juncture for the country.
True.
And I think it will take the path to, you are the path to prosperity, and I think Kamala is the opposite.
Nevada serves as a vital swing state for this year's U.S. presidential election. I'm Maria Sanders for News 25 Las Vegas.
Thank you very much, Maria. And with the recent announcement of the junior ROTC not coming back to the high school, Civil Air Patrol will be having an informational meeting later this week, and News 25 has this story.
Civil Air Patrol is officially coming back to Pahrump, and there will be an information meeting on August 15th in the Pahrump Valley High School auditorium. For those who do not know, Pahrump had a Civil Air Patrol squadron, otherwise known as CAP, before COVID happened. But when the pandemic took over the world, there was not enough teenagers in Pahrump to keep our squadron together. Some people may be wondering what CAP is. Well, it is the auxiliary off of the United States Air Force that teaches teenagers who are looking to go into the military, leadership, discipline, character development, and above all, what it would be like to join the military. This meeting will be on August 15th from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. in the Pahrump Valley High School auditorium, which is located at 501 East Calvada Boulevard. Civil Air Patrol accepts cadets ages from 12 to 18, and throughout the entire United States, there are over 25,000 cadets. For more information, of course, you can go to the meeting, but if you cannot attend or if you have any additional questions, you can contact the Henderson Squadron by email at nv065@nvwgcap.org, or you can go to their website at henderson.cap.gov.
More news now. Veterans Healthcare Town Hall is coming to Pahrump on August 15th. Kaylee Bentler reports.
VA Southern Nevada Healthcare System and the Veteran Benefits Administration's Reno office will host a Veterans Town Hall in Pahrump on Thursday, August 15th, from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Veterans Memorial Building. The event will feature updates on PACT legislation and veterans benefits, followed by a Q&A session. An environmental registry class will be held from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. at the Veterans Memorial Building. Join us at 751 East Street, Pahrump.
Thank you, Kaylee. The Nye County Animal Shelter has decided to participate in the National Clear the Shelters event. Roy Rosell has more.
The Nye County Animal Shelter in Pahrump has decided to participate in the 10th anniversary of Clear the Shelters, which is a national event. This event runs through Tuesday, September 10th, and the adoption fees will be $20. All shelter pets are spayed, neutered, vaccinated, and microchipped. The Nye County Shelter has currently 50 dogs and 12 cats available for adoption. The Nye County Animal Shelter is located at 1580 East Seary Lane in Pahrump, and the hours are Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Or if you would like to call their address before you go on down, you can give them a call at 775-751-7020. Make sure to go get all of those adorable animals adopted so that they can have a safe and loving home.
Coming up in sports with Mikey, well, the WNBA home team still doing some big things in the Olympics. We're back in a bit.
Hi, I'm attorney Jonathan Nelson of J.K. Nelson Law. We've been honored to be recognized by Best of Las Vegas and receive the Best Attorney in Pahrump for the past 4 years running. Awards are great, but helping clients get the money they deserve is why we're in business. After you've been injured in an auto accident, it's important not to listen to the insurance companies. Give us a call today, 775-727-9900. With offices in Pahrump, Southwest Vegas, and Summerlin, our team is here ready to fight for you for the money you're entitled to. So give us a call today.
Oh, my power bill. What?
Willie! Wait, you don't have to be ruthless to save energy. Turn off unnecessary lighting, unplug unused devices and appliances. Set your thermostat to be more efficient. For more information, go to vea.coop.
Look, Maggie, this month is much better.
Ace Country.
Rise and shine. Tune in Sunday mornings at 8 for the Classic Country Breakfast with me, Mikey. I'll be playing a whole hour of all the classics. From Willie. On the road again. To Johnny.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
To Patsy.
Crazy.
To Dolly.
Jolene, Jolene.
All the classic country music to start your Sunday morning. You bring the hash browns, and I'll bring the Hank.
Get in the car, we gotta go. Achoo alert! Looks like we've got a sneezy situation on our hands.
Who are you?
Fear not. I'm your health hero. To stay in tip-top shape, clean surfaces touched by you and your sneezes. Roll down vehicle windows for fresh air. And if you feel a supervillain brewing inside you, stay home.
Hey, are you wearing disc gloves?
Don't let the costume fool you. I'm helping the world stay safe and healthy. Healthy Hank says, keep it clean.
Oh, Happy Bread French Bakery and Cafe. Now serving breakfast all day, including our delicious crepe, waffles, omelettes, and more. For lunch, our deli sandwiches are the best in town, featuring high-quality meats and cheeses, and made on our wonderful French breads baked here every day. Come enjoy our little corner of France in the desert, and enjoy a conversation over an espresso, just like the street cafes of Paris. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., 7 days a week. Merci.
We all have a type.
Maybe you know what your type is.
Maybe you don't.
But you have one. Am I your type?
You can be the type to save lives.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back to News 25. Chris Palermo in for Unette Gentry. Tonight, Pat Lemming from Never Forgotten Animal Society tells us about a cute cat named Autumn.
Today's Rescue a Pet segment is brought to you by The Shop, the largest selection of vapes in a variety of flavors and accessories. Stop by and get treated with the Aloha spirit.
Hi everyone, this is Pat with Never Forgotten Animal Society in Pahrump, Nevada. I'm located at 3091 North David Street in Pahrump, off of Bella Vista in the northern part of town. Our number is 775-537-8674, and in my lap is Miss Autumn. Autumn came to us with kittens, and all the kittens have been adopted, and now Autumn is looking for her forever home. She is used to being around people. As you can see, she's a very loving, sweet girl. She's very calm. She just wants to be in a lap, and she just wants to be cuddled and hugged and caressed. As you can see, she just loves being touched and petted. She's purring the whole time. She is just such a sweet girl. She is here at Never Forgotten Animal Society at 3091 North David Street. We are open Monday through Saturday from 10 until 5, and you're more than welcome to come in anytime and meet her or any of our other animals that we have here. We have a lot of adult cats. We have a whole lot of kittens. We have puppies. We have older dogs. Our adoption fee is $125 for any cat or kitten, and that includes their spay, neuter, microchip, all of their vaccinations, and rabies certificate. So if you're interested in Autumn, we really highly recommend you come on in and meet her. I think you'll be very impressed, and any of our other animals that are here. So come on in, no appointment necessary. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 until 5 every day. We look forward to meeting you.
Well, the Olympics may be history, but A'ja Wilson was named the MVP by the International Basketball Federation for her performance at the Olympics. Here's Mikey with your look at sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. Las Vegas Aviators are back in town. They take on the Oklahoma City Baseball Club this evening. First pitch, 7:05. Las Vegas Aviators unveiled their 2025 schedule. Features 75 away games, 75 home games to make a total of 150 games. Las Vegas will get to celebrate the start of the season at home with a 3-game series against interstate rival, the Reno Aces, starting Friday, March 28th. The International Basketball Federation named A'ja Wilson the MVP of the Olympic tournament. Not only did she have 4 double-doubles over the 6 games she played in France, Wilson averaged a double, 18.7 points, and 10.2 rebounds per game. Las Vegas Aces are back in action this Saturday. They welcome the New York Liberty. Also, the Las Vegas Raiders welcome the Dallas Cowboys for their second preseason game this Saturday. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
And are you tired of constantly replacing burnt out light bulbs, or subpar lighting. Valley Electric is here to discuss the benefits of LED lighting.
This segment of News 25 is brought to you by Valley Electric and its family of companies focused on serving our members. We're better together.
Looking for an easy way to save energy? Switch to LED light bulbs. LEDs use 75% less energy than incandescent bulbs and last 25 times longer. The Department of Energy estimates that by 2027, widespread use of LEDs could save more than $30 billion in national energy costs. Make the switch today and start saving. Contact us to learn more ways you can save energy and money.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
So Lerner and Rowe Weather Cam right outside the studios here in Pahrump, looking at beautiful Mount Charleston. And the temperatures, well, they are relatively normal. And we have a little bit of wind, a complete forecast in a bit.
Greg here with the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. Back-to-back record sales in both new and pre-owned volume over the last 2 months have our team excited and ready to serve. We're restocked with a massive selection of over 300 pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, and over 1,000 new Chevy and GMC vehicles available in our vast inventory network, like the redesigned GMC Acadia with 3 rows, now bigger and better than ever. Check out our hottest sailors, while stock lasts, of Chevy Trax and Trailblazers. Or how about Motor Trend's Truck and SUV of the Year, our very own Chevy Colorado and Blazer EV. With all new factory incentives and aggressive Auto Plaza discounts, get a deal on a GMC Sierra or Chevy Silverado, both half-ton and heavy-duty trucks not seen in years. Only at the Auto Plaza. We love you, Pahrump.
With the current economic uncertainty, investments in silver and precious metals are a great way to protect your future. It's 1898 in New Mexico. One of the most famous train robberies is about to take place. Notorious outlaws Bronco Bill and Kid Johnson forced their way onto a train carrying more than $50,000 in Morgan silver dollar coins. Most were never found. Until now, we have uncovered a secret stash of Morgan silver dollars, identical to the coins stolen by the famous bandits. These rare coins can be yours. 800-975-9064. Each coin carries a pulse-pounding Wild West history. For the first time ever, we are selling these rare coins by the pound, sent discreetly inside a limited edition collectible velvet sack. Act now and receive a replica Bronco Bill wanted poster to pass down this incredible story from generation to generation. Own a bag of these silver dollar treasures before they become a part of someone else's collection. Call today, 800-975-9064. That's 800-975-9064.
Hi, I'm Kaylee Bentler here at the News 25 Weather Studios. Here with your regional weather here. Up in Fernley, we hit 90 degrees, 92 in Fallon, 84 in Carson City, Tonopah 87, Goldfield 90 degrees, Beatty 100, Amargosa 104, Las Vegas 100 degrees, and in Death Valley 115. In the Paradise of Pahrump, we're currently sitting at 100 degrees and sunny. We hit a high of 102. Winds in the south-southwest 14 miles an hour, humidity 10%. Sun rose this morning at 6:01 and will set this evening, 7:35 p.m. Humidity at 16%, southeast 13-mile-an-hour winds with a low of 71 and clear skies. For the rest of the week, we are sitting on the low 100s, getting up to 103 on Saturday, and a very cool Sunday, 101, and then 103 Monday and Tuesday, sunny throughout that whole week. Back to the desk. Here's Chris.
Thank you, Kaylee. A good-looking forecast there. I don't know about you, but I am missing the 5 a.m. sunrises. Chris Palermo in for Unit Gentry tonight. Make it a great night.
That first time seeing my son, I feel like my life did a 180. I was already trying to change my perspective of life and really just